Well, bullying has been a hot topic over the last few years, changing dramatically since many of us were in school. And with the rise of incidences we hear about on the news about bullying in schools, many parents just don't know where to begin this conversation. So we're going to help you out. Joining us today through our Healthy Families Partnership as marriage and family consultant, Alvian Lyons. And each month we talk about, how we can improve the roles of the 3 Ps in our lives, that is professionals, partners, and parents. And this month we are focusing on our role as parents. So welcome, Alvian. Thanks for being here.
You.
So where do we start talking about bullying? I mean, we just talked about it a bit in Hot Topics. I mean, $50,000 to get somebody's attention.
Major.
That is major.
Indeed. And it's an enormous issue. And it's one that parents take so very seriously because, of course, none of us want our babies to be in trouble. You send them to school hoping that everything is going to be fine. You send them out socially. You hope that'll be fantastic, too. But inevitably, there's a situation, whether they're witnessing something happening or being a part of it, there's something that we need to do about it.
Yeah.
So we have a quick breakdown for things parents can do, just a 4-part way to handle the situation.
And a quick little acronym to help you remember, right?
Push.
Push them away.
Push, absolutely. And so we'll start with our P.
Okay.
So for parents, they have to plug in with their kids. One of the things that's the saddest story to hear is when parents didn't even know what was going on. We've heard about bullycide, which is the absolute tragedy. So we want to make sure that our parents know what's happening to our kids socially. So we tell them, use 3 quick Ps under push. Pit, peak, punch. Find out what's working badly in your child's life. That's the pit. What's working great, that's the peak. And then what's going on in social dynamics, that would be your punch, or the juicy things that are happening. But it helps you find out a lot about what's going on for them socially.
And that would be things like just talking to your child to do that, and also maybe getting into their social media
Absolutely,
realm.
because now that is very different for us. We
Right.
have the advent of technology that we have to consider. So just remember that everything in your house belongs to you as a parent. You have the right to check everything that your kids own, use, or play with as long as they're under your roof.
Get those passwords.
Absolutely.
All right, P, you. Now we go to you.
Make sure that they understand what healthy relationships look like.
Okay.
Sometimes kids don't know what is supposed to be okay between peers. They know something doesn't feel good, but they don't always know what should be happening versus what's happening. So we need to model healthy relationships first and foremost. We need to model healthy conflict. So it's not just a matter of whether or not, myself and this child doesn't get along, but this isn't healthy. So explaining to them and making sure they understand what's healthy is very important so they can identify when something's going wrong.
All right, so understand it. All right, great.
S, safe zones. Give them safe zones. Help them to identify adults they can talk to, peers that may be a little bit older and know the ropes a little bit better, whether it's teachers, coaches. Give them safe zones, places they can go to talk to people who share your values, understand the importance, and will be assets to you in your absence. Kids need safe zones.
Yeah, that's great for a lot of different realms.
Absolutely. And then finally, H. Make sure kids know you can help others. It's not enough to be the person who's not doing the bullying. But if you're watching somebody bully, you are participating also. You're not a snitch for getting help. Make sure kids know that you have a role to play. You can help by getting assistance for somebody else.
And speaking of that role to play, I mean, I would think maybe you could do a little role playing with your child.
Oh,
to help them
certainly,
figure
certainly.
out how to do that.
And it's fun for kids to know that your parents are fully engaged in their world. So you can do it at home, you can have conversations in the car, you can do so many creative things, but the most important thing is that we're doing something.
Absolutely. And get rid of any kind of connotation that we would ever need a $50,000 lawsuit to wake
in
you
order
up.
to get your attention.
Right.
Absolutely.
Instead.
We have a job to do as parents,
Yeah.
and we have to do it.
Push them away.
Push away the bullies.
Great.
Absolutely.
Alvian, thank you so much.
Oh,
Great tips.
definitely.
That was wonderful. For more information, you can contact the Healthy Families Partnership on the website, hampton.gov/healthyfamilies, or just give them a call, 727-1300.